This Chad's Media special presentation is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
It's finally August. The long summer has come and gone, and while the heat sticks around for a little while longer, a new dawn approaches. The beginning to the greatest part of every year, football season. While the lights on Friday nights are still a handful of weeks away, today begins a new journey. Every team in Texas begins today undefeated. With hope on the horizon and full pads waiting in the wings, today is a new day. But for a team that experienced its best season in over a decade last year, hope isn't the word on everyone's mind. It's hunger and expectations to continuously improve and rewrite history yet again.
Reincarnated, I was stargazing. Life goes on, I need to hug my babies.
It's just hard because linebackers are spilling over, so you feel like you got to get around them.
We're about to set it off. You're about to go learn something today.
That's going to be my rap name. Lil Sporky. Lil Sporky featuring Findog 56. I'm Jaxon Haire. I'm a running back. I'm going to be a senior this year, and it's going to be my fourth year starting on varsity. Being one of the first people to really be with Faircloth, it's really cool. Knowing that we've had rough times these past few years, and then Faircloth comes in, it reinvents the whole team, gets the entire city built around us. So it feels really good to have everybody behind our back and be able to play football. After this last year, a lot more comfortable with the whole thing, learning the plays, knowing what the line's doing now, being able to read everything. It's all about execution now. I think I know most of the stuff now. It's just go out there and play.
Obviously, like, the expectations have been a little bit higher each year, but now it's like they're predicting y'all to go to the regional final. How different does this year feel in terms of that?
I mean, I love being the underdog, being able to show people that we're better than what they think, but it's definitely difficult to keep everybody grounded. Trying to keep them humble is kind of hard because our defense likes to chirp a little bit. It kind of hurts our feelings sometimes, but we'll go put it right back to them. So it's a lot of fun with these guys, learning each other, knowing how to calm each other down. Just knowing your guys is what really helps whenever you're trying to keep them under control. To be fulfilled, just see my guys ball out. Seeing my friends, my teammates, my brothers, people that I love, go out there and play their best football. That's what I want to see.
Bring it, Tom.
Hey, hello, hello, they know, hello, hello, they know, hello, hello, they know, hello, they know.
My relationship with Deuce is, I would say it's great. I love that kid to death. I feel like I've only known him for a couple years now, but I feel like I've grown up with him. I feel like we're really close. And him being back there with me, not having to share snaps but be there together, I think it's just our relationship's only going to skyrocket from there. Chemistry's going to build, and this offense is going to take off.
Nice thinking, bro. Nice thinking. I believe last year, just being a utility guy, knowing all the positions, all the plays, that helps out a lot being quarterback. Knowing what everyone's doing on the field at one time helps a lot. It's kind of odd, getting into the role of quarterback, switching from running back, playing mostly. It's kind of weird. But other than that, I feel like we didn't do it too hard.
So your dad was a baller, a Sulphur Springs Wildcat legend. What do you know about him as a player? And was that something that you kind of always thought about, like, I'm going to be a Wildcat one day, I want to be as good as he was? Is that anything at all?
Yeah, when I was younger, I tried to push myself a lot, be better than he was, because him playing defense and me playing offense, it was kind of odd, but he helps me a lot, him playing safety.
Yeah, I know he's at all the games and a big fan. Of course, we're cheering you on and everything. What's it like to have him there?
It's a really big help. He's always in my corner, always been there for me. We'll continue to be.
We're just going to show you this little clip.
Gotcha. First kicking off. Remember this.
His first game under the Friday Night Lights at Deuce with a kick return touchdown.
Yeah, I remember this. My dad was in the back going crazy, dude.
He's at that spot every game. Huh?
Yeah, every game. That's his spot.
How cool is it knowing if we have a big play like that, you can look up and he is right, you know where he's at? How cool is that?
It helps me a lot. like I said before, playing on Friday is very nerve-wracking, but having my dad be there for me and always cheering me on, it helps me get through games.
When we're away, does he have a certain spot he's at, like on the away games?
Yeah, he tells me go to the 50, look straight up to the press box. He's right there in the 50 every game, right there in the middle.
You ever look for him?
Yeah.
Every time?
Every time.
Falcon Z's not good. I'm working with Quinn. I'll say guy.
What's it like having Coach Faircloth, the AD, the head football coach, being with you and your group every single day?
It's great, actually. He's a great coach. I love him. He's always hard on me. I like the hard coaching. It helps me a lot. It pushes me to be a better player.
Don't be too wide when you're out in the flats. It's curl wheel, Deuce. High point, high point. So I'm reading that safety right there. You got the stick. If it's too high, work the stick today. Go ahead, Mike. Coach, went on the center.
I thought you stayed. That's my bad.
Hey, that's a whole new formation we've been working on. Deuce has played quarterback his whole life. I mean, through youth football all the way up. Last year was really his first year. Now, he still quarterbacked every day in practice. And so maybe he didn't get those snaps in the game, but Deuce got quarterback reps every day with us. And that's why he did such a good job at running back. I think when you play quarterback and you know everybody's job, I think that's why he took to running back so well. And obviously he's a dynamic athlete, which made it really nice. But he's a smart player. Understands the offense, and watching him play running back last year was a lot of fun.
Every quarterback that has played here has earned an all-state recognition of some type.
Yeah.
How does that speak to kind of your progression at that position and the importance of that position?
Yeah, well, that position's important. There's no doubt about it. And as the head coach, that's why I coach that spot. And so, we're really blessed with really good players. And so that's the first thing I would say is Brady and Caden were extremely talented players. And obviously Brady's still playing college football, and Caden had his opportunities to play college football as well. And so I think it starts with being really talented, which we're very blessed. And we have two this year, Mason and Deuce, that are extremely talented. We have some talented guys that are upcoming here in Sulphur Springs. I think we're going to have great quarterbacks for a really, really long time that I'm excited to coach. But I mean, you've got to have guys who are leaders, who do the things when no one's looking, who are in here throwing in the multi-purpose, who are great leaders on the field and off the field, who are great students. And we're really spoiled here at Sulphur Springs. We've got guys that know that, and they've seen Brady do it, and they've seen Caden do it, and now they know how to just follow in their footsteps. And just the standard is the standard, and it's not going to change. And I'm going to step in and do a great job and be the leader my teammates deserve. Brady and Caden and our two quarterbacks this year obviously have really good players around them as well. And I'm sure we'll talk about all of those guys soon enough. But, they have great skill players around them. Obviously, our offensive line, Coach Medlock and Coach Mathis do a great job with those guys. And so, they're blessed to have great players around them and can get them the ball and watch them work. And so, I just got to have flexibility in your offense to make sure that you understand what your quarterback strengths are, and then do a great job on the weekends when we game plan of highlighting those strengths. But I feel like our group, they're young, but they've been in the program for 4 years now. And so I think it'll work a lot like the quarterback spot where, these guys have been playing. They've been playing in the offense. They've been playing 7-on-7. And so it won't be a seamless transition. There's still a lot to learn for them. But, man, we've got a good group. We've got a good group of seniors that are still back that kind of had, that filled some special teams roles for us last year, like Ben Lovelady did. But then, when you look at, and Jamorian Jeffrey, who's back. And so when you look at some young guys from across, we have sophomore Jaxon Virgil, dynamic athlete, 6'4". Everybody will notice him as soon as we snap the ball. I mean, he's going to make a lot of plays for us over the next 3 years. You've got sophomore Deacon Carpenter, who is obviously standout baseball player who's just as good in football. He's been the quarterback growing up. Last year played running back for the freshman team, and they went 9-1, so Deacon's a wonderful player. Brody Dodd is a junior who was on the JV last year. His older brother played here and was a great player, and so we're excited about Brody. And so I think we've got 5 or 6 guys who can all go in the game that we're confident in. Obviously, early in the season, there'll be a lot to learn, and so, we may have to lean on that run game earlier in the year while we get those guys' feet wet. But definitely, I think by district, we'll have all 11 guys in there, knowing their role, we'll know their strengths and weaknesses, and we'll be able to highlight them as well. This year, you will see Quinn lined up at wide receiver, and he's another one we're really excited about. In fact, he grew up playing wide receiver, and so he's just a bigger kid. He weighs 200 pounds, and he's a physical blocker. And so last year, he was a great Hback for us, and that position for us, it does have a lot of pass catching responsibilities and blocking. And so 6'3", 200-pound junior. Scored some touchdowns last year, but definitely I think he'll be able to catch some touchdown passes this year in our regular offense.
There it is. Get up the tempo a little bit. Work just a little harder. Make sure we're getting depth here. Yeah, inside foot first. You can see that. So when I see him coming, start pushing in, direct that thing a little bit. Good rep. Hey, your first step is right here. I need a right foot first, okay? What if they twist that, okay? You gotta leave yourself in a good position still. How about forward? Coach Dunn, this will be my 9th year coaching, and it's my 4th year here at Sulphur Springs. I coach the tight ends at Hbacks. So last fall, fall camp, Quinn came in. He was kind of earmarked as a JV kid going into the season. Boy, he kind of he put his head down, he went to work all fall camp, and really forced our hand. It's never an easy decision, I think, to put a sophomore on varsity because you don't want a great talented kid to be standing on the sideline. But he made it obvious, like, hey, he's a Friday night kid. He needs to be on the field. He's going to help us on a Friday night. And so he really didn't give us much of a choice. He earned us a spot last year and continued to improve really all fall. Played 13 games for us, and so I think he's got a chance to really turn a corner this year and be a really great football player. Tight end for us, the H-back for us, we move him around all over the formation, so he may line up in wideout positions. He might line up as a fullback. He might line up as an inline tight end. And so I think he's going to have a pretty big role to play in both the run game and the passing game. First time stepping on campus, interviewing with Faircloth in 22. I think my first thought process, just seeing the facilities we have, taking a look at this community, is just, man, what a great place to be. What a great community to be a part of, what a great place to work. Coach Faircloth is a great guy to work for. And so I think we just run a really great program here. All the coaches on the staff kind of know their role, and we're all working towards a common goal, pulling on the rope every day.
Death, taxes,
Sure.
and Dallas Carter.
Yeah.
You know, what was the mindset going into that week after 2 years of facing this opponent?
You know, didn't we all know it was gonna be that way? I mean, as the district is playing out, you know, we're keeping track of their district, and you know, kind of came down to us and Panther Creek there, week 10 over there at the Prim, and you're like, if you lose, you're going to play Dallas Carter again.
And I think for us especially, 2 first-round exits in a row, I think a big goal for Sulphur Springs was go win a playoff game.
Yeah, 100%.
And so like Tyler set up, it's going to be a storybook first-round game rematch against Dallas Carter. 3rd time's a charm. But we're excited for it, and I think it's going to be a great opportunity.
Yeah, obviously you want to win every single game you can. You want to finish as highly as you can, but I'm not mad at all at a 3rd chance to Dallas Carter. And if you do finally get that playoff that you've been looking for, being against them would make it that much sweeter. So.
Yeah, beating Dallas Carter for the first time in 3 years, it really meant a lot to us. It showed us that we could play, we could win these games, we were made for these moments. And I remember in the locker room afterwards, we're like, we can do this. Like, we're more than just first round exits, we can go win.
I mean, it validated all the hard work they did, just a huge weight off our chest. Like, all right, we are who we think we are. This team is extremely talented. We know we can go do this, and so let's go see how far this train will take us. For us to go out and to control the game like we did, and Dallas Carter had a great team. They're really well coached. I mean, obviously they beat us the last 2 years, and so for us to go out and win that kind of way was really big, and I was really proud of it for our seniors. They had been through a lot, just losing in the first round to sophomores and juniors. So in order for them to win a playoff game and hold that gold ball was really special. Mentally, that can take a toll on you, and so, man, for our kids to be that mentally tough, our coaches to be mentally tough to go do it. I remember walking off the field with Skylar Lewis, and I think he was holding the gold ball, and I'm like, hey, we did it. His response to me was, Coach, we had to. And so to hear that from him, you know, he's right. I mean, we had to win. For the team and for the coaches to have to say, hey, you know, Wildcats are for real. You know, we got a chance, why not us?